This is the best crossover Fortnite's ever done. Yesterday, Epic released the Kelsier outfit in the item shop, and I'm sure some of you are a little bit confused about what that is. And in this video, I'm gonna explain to you exactly what this is and what it means. This is actually an amazing crossover into a book series written by Brandon Sanderson called the Mistborn Trilogy. Now, this just so happens to be one of my favorite books of all time, and to see this in Fortnite is a huge thing for me. So today, I'm gonna build a little something out of the Mistborn Trilogy, but while I do that, I'm going to explain to you a little bit about this book series and why you should read it. What I'm building today is a scene out of the first book located in the city Luthadel, which is where the entire first book takes place. In the background, I'm building Kredik Shaw, which is like the castle of the Dark Lord. All right, let's jump into this speed build, and I can't wait to tell you more about this book. Now, first, let me explain a little bit about the author himself, Brandon Sanderson. Brandon has written a ton of books, and the Mistborn Trilogy is one of his series. Now, Brandon actually has created his own little MCU-type universe. He calls it the Cosmere. You'll notice here in Kelsier's description that this is part of the Cosmere Castaway set, and you'll notice here in this loading screen that comes with the set that he's a long way from the Cosmere. This huge universe that Brandon has created is actually amazing. All of the books are super engaging with amazing characters, and they all are starting to tie together in a way that really just blows my mind. It's really a masterpiece, guys, and I've just loved reading it for the many years that I've been reading Brandon's books. And who knows, maybe we'll see some other characters from Brandon's books in the future, because there are some awesome characters that I would love to see in Fortnite. Okay, let's move on to the Mistborn books. The Mistborn books are set in a world where 1,000 years ago, the bad guy won and has been ruling as emperor of this world for the last 1,000 years. He's created a society where there is this really big aristocracy and a lot of really downtrodden people. Our main characters are Vin and Kelsier. Kelsier is a Mistborn. On this world, there are a whole bunch of powers that people can have. Some people can push away metal at great speeds so they can like shoot coins like bullets. Some people can pull themselves towards metal so it makes them feel like they're even flying. Some people can have super strength. Some people can control other people's emotions and a whole bunch of other powers. But a Mistborn has access to all of these powers, so they become, in a sense, kind of like a god. Now, Kelsier believes that the main character, Vin, has this ability to be a Mistborn person as well. And Kelsier has arranged a group of people to execute this elaborate heist on the Dark Lord himself. And this Dark Lord has even greater powers than a Mistborn has, and he is seemingly invincible. So Kelsier is kind of crazy to even attempt something like this. But he needs another Mistborn in order to carry out his plan, so he enlists Vin to help in this terrorist insurrection of the Dark Lord. There's all sorts of crazy training, insane battles, government intrigue, and going to interact with different lords and different things that are going on throughout the book. Guys, it is so good. The characters are highly engaging, very interesting, and by the end of the book, you start to realize there's an even bigger story that's going on outside of Kelsier's goals. And when you start to read some of these twists and turns that go throughout the whole trilogy, your mind really just starts to realize this is not your typical fantasy book. There is so much more going on that you just don't know, and you have to read not just the Mistborn Trilogy, but all of the other Cosmere books to know what's really happening, and it's mind-blowing, guys. It's mind-blowing. So there's the story, and here's the speed build, guys. This is my version of Luthadel, and there's Kredik Shaw back in the background. I feel like this turned out pretty dang good. Not bad for about a 1-hour build. If I fly out here, you can definitely see how quick I built this. Like, don't look too closely at this castle. But if I really did build out this entire map, you could definitely feel like you're in the middle of a Brandon Sanderson book, which is like a dream come true for me. So thanks for indulging me as I reveled in one of my favorite IPs of all time, and I highly encourage you guys to go and read the books. They're definitely worth your time, and if you don't like reading, but you like fantasy movies and things like that, this will get you into reading. Reading is such a beautiful and amazing thing, and has been a huge thing for my life, so I hope you guys will get into it. Anyways, guys, I love you, and have an awesome day.